Hi, Andrew from the Mac Guys, coming to you with one more video for this uh, 2018 Christmas season and closing out our Christmas countdown calendar. And someone came to me today and asked the question, how did you guys get to be here in La Crosse as an Apple dealer, as an Apple store? And it occurred to me that that's maybe a good story to recount at this Christmas season. Maybe one that you guys have never heard before. But back when Apple first came out with home computers, they didn't have a website. There was no internet. They didn't have stores all over the country, all over the world like they do now. They didn't have mail order catalogs or any of that. They relied on electronic stores all over the country to show their product and to sell and service their product. That's the only way they could sell their computers to people. And here in the La Crosse area in those days, there were a number of electronic stores, even full computer stores that carried Apple. And it was at the beginning, it was very popular. But over the years, as Apple sort of went in different directions, their product lines sort of got a little confused, and their leadership wasn't the greatest in the company at the time. They started, little by little, the number of places that would carry the Apple computer product line, it got less and less everywhere, but including La Crosse. Eventually, there was one company left in La Crosse that was selling and servicing Apple, and that was Community Computer. I remember visiting Community Computer when I was in high school, and it was something where I would go and sort of annoy the salespeople there, one of whom was Mike Thompson, who is now our current owner. But eventually, Wetsteins, they bought a Community Computer. They turned it into a business-oriented computer business called Business Technologies. But those of us that loved Apple still carried on. We even created a business unit inside of the Business Technologies called the Mac Guys. That's where the Mac Guys name was born. And after a while, the Business Technologies didn't end up going so well, and we little by little it dwindled and dwindled, and eventually they were going to close the doors. And John Wetstein met with us and said, well, you can go out on your own, or we're just going to close it up. And so Mike Thompson and myself at that point were the only two, and we went out on our own. This was 2001, I believe, and we got a little tiny shop over in Jackson Plaza, over on East Avenue there, and it was sort of a terrifying experience at first, and we weren't sure how it was going to go. Over the years, lots of other independent dealers like ourselves haven't made a go of it. One by one, over time, they've have not been able to keep their doors open. But because we have great customers like you guys, we have been able to survive and thrive through the years. We've grown the business, we've grown the market share in our area, and we came about 8 years ago to our current store, which we love. And it just occurred to me that at this time of year, I think a lot about where I've been, where we're going, and it makes me thankful that we are able to do something that we love, which is sell and service the Apple product line, but also more importantly that we get to work with great customers like you guys, and it really is something that we have a passion for, to be a champion for the Apple product line, but to take care of our customers who love Apple as well. So all of that to say, we are very thankful for you, and the Mac Guys wants to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for many years to come.